Very welcome back to Seek the Soul, your own channel of spirituality and yoga. I'm coming after a very long time. I understand it's been a long gap of I think 2 or 3 months. I'll let you know the reason why. It's all about in spirituality. But today I'm going to share with you a new episode, and I hope this episode goes on for a very long time because I'm going to share with you my own spiritual journey. And in this journey, I'm going to talk about the blessings which I receive every day from the Supreme Being, from the Supreme Father. And not just me, actually, everybody in the field of spirituality, from Brahmakumaris, we all receive this blessing every day. But the meaning of it, the essence of it, has to be explained in a very simple manner. I'll try my best to share my spiritual knowledge, which I have received from the Supreme Beings, the Supreme Father, through the medium of Brahma or Adam. So I'm going to talk about the blessing which we receive every day. I'm going to read it out and I'm going to explain it to you in very simple words. Let's start with today's blessings. These are actually jewels of knowledge. See, we all need blessings, but blessing doesn't actually mean in spirituality that you receive some form of gift in terms of money or in terms of any kind of favor from God, because God is an ocean of knowledge. So the only kind of blessing which God gives us is wisdom. It's the values, the virtues, the divinity, His own way of thinking. Imagine if you receive that way of thinking in which the God created this world. Imagine the amount of wisdom which you'll have, and obviously everything else will flow into your life. So let's begin with today's blessings. A few words might be complicated, but I'll try to explain them in as simple way as possible. So today's blessing, may you be an embodiment of renunciation whose intellect has faith, and make Bap Dada surrender himself to you. So what does Bap Dada mean over here? See, is a Hindi word which actually means father. Dada is a Sindhi word from Sindh, the old Haryana of Pakistan, where Sindh actually, they say Dada as an elderly brother. In spiritual terms, if you think about it, Dada is an elderly brother. Now, here Dada also means Brahma or Adam, the eldest brother of all humanity, or the father of all humanity, actually, human beings. See, Supreme Father over here, as I show over here, is a point of light and energy. He's the father of all souls. You see, all souls. But the physical father, or the first father of all humanity, is Brahma. Okay? Now, if you think about it, he, or Brahma or Adam, is also the child of God. So, if you think about it, we all being the children of God, he becomes the eldest brother. That is Dada. I hope you understand what I mean to say. Try to listen to it again. It might make sense to you. So, here, may you be an embodiment of renunciation, whose intellect has faith, and make Bap Dada surrender himself to you. Let me go about it quickly. Having found the Father, Supreme Being is point of light. I am point of light. As the Father, so is the child. Energy, energy. Divinity, and divinity. Having found the Father means having known this knowledge that I am a soul and He's a supreme soul. I have found everything in this world. See, our whole journey is about finding the truth, and God is the truth. And as I have said in my previous videos, find the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So, here, when those who have this intoxication of having found the Father renounce everything, renouncing everything doesn't mean that you renounce your world, you renounce your family, you renounce your children, you renounce your work. That is not renunciation. Renunciation is about renouncing the lust, the anger, the greed, the ego, the jealousy, the comparison, the competition, and many more negativities, which actually make us very peaceless. So, when those who have this intoxication renounce every such kind of thing, when such children whose intellects have faith in renouncing these things and in the Father and His teachings, they experience joy, peace, power, and happiness from the Father because of this renunciation of lust, anger, greed, ego attachment, and many more things. They do not worry about the opinion of the people. Because you see, I had read something very beautiful in the Guru Granth Sahib, which is the holy book of Sikhism. It was mentioned over there that either in the end of days, you be in the limelight of people of the world, be famous, be somebody who's known amongst them in worldly ways, or you be that one being who is in the limelight of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Being. That means God. So we need to choose. You see, people in this world, as we call it the Kali Yuga, or in Christianity we call it the end of days, or in the Muslim dharma we call it the time which is the end, right? In Buddhism we call it the Kal Chakra, the end of the Kal Chakra. That means a time when the new world is about to be created by the Supreme Being. During that time, if we have faith, we experience joy, peace, power, and happiness from the Father alone, not from the things and not from people. We don't expect anything from people. And that's why we don't worry about the opinion of the people, but always continue to move forward at every step towards His ways of living, towards the way in which He has guided us. Some people call Him as He, and some people want to know Him as she. He's the father and the mother both. It's gender neutral because the soul is gender neutral. You can call Him he or she, whatever you want to say. So they experience everything of the world to be tasteless. See, many saints, many holy people whom we have known about have always said that the sweetness of being in remembrance, or what we call it as yoga, means union with God, is the sweetest kind of nectar which you can ever taste, ever feel throughout your being. So, we who are in connection with the Supreme Being, we find everything tasteless in this world and without any essence, means there's no sense in that, there's no strength in that. We don't try to get that strength from people or things around us because it's all temporary. People today are for us, tomorrow, if they are in trouble, they are not with us. So we don't look for strength in things and people. So now Bap Dada, that means the father and the first being creation, that means the brother, elderly brother, or the father of humanity, father of souls, Baba, Godfather. Bap Dada surrenders himself with all his wealth to such children who are embodiments of renunciation, whose intellects have faith. Imagine you renounce everything to be in touch with God the Father, the Supreme Being. That means you renounce lust, anger, greed, ego, attachment just to be in connection with the Supreme Being. But you also renounce the need and the greed for things. For you live a life in simplicity just for the sake of getting in touch with the Supreme Being, just to feel that sixth sense of yours, to be connected with the highest sense that is the Supreme Being, who's a non corporeal being. So you try to leave all corporeal desires slowly, steadily, just to feel that love, to feel that peace, to feel that joy of the Supreme Being. So when we do that, then the Supreme Being Himself surrenders all His wealth. What is Godfather's wealth? What is Bapdada's wealth? His wealth is the divinity, the divine knowledge, the divine purity, the divine peace, the divine happiness, which we are trying to get from people and things. Instead of that, instead of those temporary mediums, we start getting it all from Him. What else do we need? At the end of the day, our journey is to come down on this earth and to get in touch with the Godfather so that we go back up to His world in complete mukti or in complete silence. So, just as children have the thought, Baba, I am yours, Godfather. Being somebody's means to follow in the footsteps of that person. So, being Godfather's means I follow the footsteps of Supreme Father, then only can I call myself as Him. That means I have that divinity increasing in me. I have that virtue increasing in me. I have the values increasing in me. I have the morality which is increasing in me, which are the gifts of Godfather, the wealth of Godfather. So, Baba, I am yours. So, Baba also says then, through his thoughts, through his words, whatever belongs to the Father is yours. So, see, we generally look for wealth and we look for relationships, we look for good health. But Godfather says, when you have these values and virtues which I give to you, once you renounce certain things in life, once you are not concerned about the opinion of others, that why are you renouncing lust? It's important. Why are you renouncing anger? You can't get things done without anger. Why are you renouncing greed? You need to be having dreams and visions to have all the wealth of the world. Well, Godfather says, I am there to give you the wealth of the world. I am there to give you the happiness. I am there to give you the love and the peace, provided you're falling into my footsteps. You can snatch away through greed. You can snatch away wealth through manipulation, through different wrong ways of living in this society, in this world. But that's not going to last long. So, his ways. So, whatever belongs to the Father is yours indirectly. It's a beautiful thing. But the only thing which I can take from here today, and only thing which I can share with you over here today is that we have lived our whole life in relationships. We have given up our whole life to be in a relationship with somebody. But that somebody is not going to be there with us forever. We can give our complete truth, our own virtues, our own values, and share those things with that person. But if we try to win that person by being loved by that person, I would say we might lose that person soon, or on some day we might not have that person next to us. But the Supreme Being is always with us. Now, you and I need to choose whom do we need to take our opinion from? From Supreme Being, the Supreme Father, his opinion matters the most, or that person, or that thing, or the wealth which we amass so that we get that love and affection of people because I'm wealthy. You see, the true wealth which people need to respect today is the wealth of the Supreme Being. The values, the virtues need to be loved back again. And we need to forget about what other people think. Many people say, if you are being truthful, you won't survive in this world. Survival of the fittest means you have to push your way through to get something in this world. Well, Supreme Father says there's my way and there's your way, the human way. Which way do we need to choose? Today's blessings is all about that. Thank you so much. I'm going to come along with a few more blessings tomorrow onwards. And those who want to listen to it Hindi, जो हिंदी का सुनना चाहते हैं, इसके बाद में मैं हिंदी की भी रिकॉर्डिंग करूँगा एंड आप हिंदी का भी सुन सकते हैं इसी चैनल पे, आपके चैनल पे. थैंक यू सो मच. टेक केयर. बाय बाय.